Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Ba-da-da-dum. Hello, hello, guys. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Mm. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Hi, William. How are you doing? Happy Friday 13th. How are you guys doing tonight? Hmm. Hello, hello. I'll get you an oracle. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? Of course. See here. What's the message for you today, Chris? Oh, devotional. Um, okay. Tonight I am using Seasons of the Witch in bulk oracle. Thank you for the roses. So let me get here and I'll show you the cards. Hmm. Devotional. Journaling, introspection, reflection. There's something so intimate when letters reflect the tongue. In times of introspection, when I am when I am at my most vulnerable and revealing all that lives in me. The beautiful thing about a journal is that you are free to say the things you wouldn't dare utter out loud. It's a sacred space to record your thoughts and analyze your feelings in the comfort of pages that will never tell your secrets. And in allowing your words to flow freely, you make space to let the intelligence of your heart and soul speak. You have pulled this card to guide you to turn inward to find the answer you are seeking. But hold off on any significant changes in the coming weeks. Receiving this card is a sign that now is not a good time to make any major decisions, as you would be doing so without all the information needed to determine your next steps. This card may appear when things are at a standstill and guides you to embrace deep self care, focusing on honoring yourself and your needs. Sometimes the universe will guide your spirit to a time of confusion to encourage you to pause, reflect, and experience rest before the next major life cycle. If you do feel the urge to take action, consider keeping a journal to hold your ideas and desires until you are better prepared. Cool message. Hi guys. For cards, please check the wishes. I am going to just be doing wishes today, okay? Hi Lisa. Hi guys. For answers today, I'm just doing the wishes. I do have an option for yes, no, and maybe, okay? Um, is the cheapest one. So if you'd like, check the wishes, please, because I will do just wishes tonight. Hi guys. Hi Lisa, if you like, I'm not doing free today, okay? Um, if you like any cards, you can check the wishes. There are a bunch of options for you tonight, guys, including the yes and no. Hmm. Hey guys, thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. Super fan. So I decided to do this thing about the super fan. Super fan is going to get one question per live. Okay, so I think this is pretty cool. It's good, you know. Hi guys, for questions, you can check the wishes. Hi guys, to for questions, you can check the wishes options, okay? Anything special for Valentine's Days, guys? I'll probably be here with you. Hi guys, welcome, welcome. For questions today, please check the wishes. And anyway, there's also the option for yes or no. Okay, I'm going for the list of the wishes tonight. Português do Brasil. Thank you so much. Yes, I believe in magic. No. And I also believe there is black magic. So hi, happy Valentine's Day, guys. So any plans for tonight, tomorrow, guys, or tonight? I don't know. Maybe someone's already starting your Valentine's tonight. Oh, really? Wow. Well, Ali is not really my name. I just use it because I think it's easier. Guys, to get questions, you can check the wish options, okay? So I have some options including the yes and no. So, and I have the options for questions as well. You can pick the one you'd like. Um, Fatma, what's your question? Ah, Fatma, what's your question? Does Noir mean you with the wait? Does no Noir mean you with the song Blue Love they posted on IG Notes? Um, yes. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. Suhaida, what's your question? I'm trying to find a position here. I am cold. Is Ali losing interest in you? No. I think you just cannot see something right now. Something is not really clear. Shristi Prasad. Something like that. Is your husband is your soulmate? Is your husband your soulmate? Yes, yes. And we got the Six of Cups, guys. That is about like past life connections. Maybe you guys had a past life connection. Oh, I love this. Hi, guys. For questions, check the wishes options to pick what option you'd like for tonight. Yes, of course. I love when I get the cards and the cards the spirit sent to us is like something that is really related to, to the question. So it's really cool. Thank you so much for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it and follows. To check the question options, check the wishes, guys, so you can pick the one you like. Isa, foreigner. What's your question? Will Michael come forward soon regarding a health relationship? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Trille, Nicoline, what's your question? Yes, of course. Does Martin think of you? Good night. Does Martin think of you? Yes. Hi guys, for questions, you can check the wishes over here and then you can pick your option. A lot of people have been asking if there's someone cheating on you guys. That's kind of crazy. And about reconciliation too. So actually, because of the transit that Venus is going until mid March, it's actually it's actually interesting because there's a lot of soulmates coming together. Hi, I do offer private. Hi, welcome. I do offer private readings. Just DM me and we can we can schedule a time. Hi guys, for questions, you can check the wishes here and pick your option. Okay, so there's someone saying here that he's in jail, right? Uh, dude, how do you guys have phones? Okay, that's you know, I know things happen, but dude. Kiss, what's your question? Is Giovanni your future husband? Yes. Yeah, of course. Okay, Kiss, two more questions. Kiss, two more questions. What are your questions? Kiss, are you there? What's your question? Hello, hello, Kiss. Did you leave? Hi guys, I am doing questions here. Okay. Hi boss man. So I'm doing the wishes over here so you guys can pick your option. Okay, I do have a yes or no option at the wishes. Kiss, whenever you have your questions, let me know. Hi guys, for to answer questions, you can check your the wishes over here for the options, okay? Hi, Abu. I'm not doing first stuff today, okay? You can check the wishes over here. I'm pretty sure you know how much time you're gonna be in jail. Like, right? You had this. Hi, Buzzman. I have the options of the wishes over here. Let's see. Kiss, if you have any questions, forgotten, what's your question? Will someone tell you they like you soon? Will someone tell you they like you soon? No. Ba-da-da. Thank you for the roses, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the likes. Vanessa, what's your question? I really appreciate if you can share the live. Really helps me. Vanessa, will Wes and you conversation go well in a few minutes? Yes. Keys, if you're still here, you can send me. You have two questions. Um, guys, if you like answers, you can just check here the wishes, and you can pick your option. Option. Uh, yes, default can be new beginnings, taking risks. It could be also immaturity, depends on the context. Ba-na-na-na. Hi guys, how are you doing? If you like any answers, you can check the wishes over here. Um, and you can pick an option of what you like. Hi, two questions. What are your questions? Four questions. Let's do Kai first, okay? Sino, please wait a little bit. Let me do Kai's questions. Kai, whenever you're ready. Kai, are you here? Okay, Sino, you can ask your question, Sino. I don't see Kai here, so will your marriage work? Yes, and it's the card of victory. You have another question, Sino. I also have Kiss and Kai have questions as well. When you guys ready, you can send the questions. Kai, Sino, and Kiss. Is your husband cheating on you? Yes. He's Kai. If you have any questions, please let me know. Hi guys, if you like any answers, you can check the wishes options and pick your option, okay? Thank you so much for the likes and the follows. If you can share the live, I really appreciate it. Hi guys, if you like the answers, you can check the wishes to get your option, okay? Mm-hmm. Pum pum. Hi guys, for questions, you can check the wish options over here and you can just pick the option you'd like for me to answer. Thank you for the follow, Adeline. I don't know. Hi, Azim. Hello, Stephanie. Hi, Moni. Hi, Maiden. Hi, Gorgeous. Hi, Linda. Hi, Millie. Hi, Sue. Hi, 1, 2, 3. Thank you for the donut. Thank you for the donut. Hello. Wordy. How? Hi, you can pick the options for the questions here on the wishes and then I'll answer. Hi, I'm doing the wishes on top here so you can just pick your option in there of what kind of reading you would like. Yes, just send me the wishes and then we can do it. Hi, Amalie. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Zinta. Good night, good night, good night. Jessica, hello. Thank you for the follow. New GN Autobody. Where are you from? I do need some stuff done in my car. Hi, Senzi, Zimbabwe. Oh, okay. We're really far. we're, we're a little bit far from each other. But if one day I'm there, hi Adam, hi Ocean Bee. Hi guys, you can pick the wishes over here and then you send me the wishes and then I'll do your question, okay? Northern Ireland. Oh, that's so cool. I do feel that I've been feeling that I have some connection with Celtics. I haven't been exploring much, but I've been feeling like, in the past few months, because I had like an experience with fairies and stuff. It was pretty cool. Kiss, Kai, and Jen, what's your question? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day. You too. Is does Cody like you in a romantic way? Yes. Yeah. He's really attracted to you, let's say. Keith, do you have two questions? Kai, you have four questions, and Black Blazian Brett, one question. Is Antonio going to try to fix his relationship with Takiria? Mm. Yes. Baby steps. He will take baby steps, but yeah. It's just because the wants, right? In tarot, is a lot about attraction, is about fire, and you know, it's yes, it likes a lot. It's a lot about sexual attraction as well. Hi, Edlin, or Edline, I don't know how to say it. Um, oh, cool. You can pick the wishes over here. Then you send me the wish, and then I'll get you the cards, okay? So, Jen, what's your question? Well, you got one question, okay? I don't think it's fair. We can pick one because you got one. What's your question? Cody is ignoring you. Are you gonna to work out? Okay, so let's see what we can know about this connection with Cody. Thank you for the donuts, I am. um Okay, I feel like right like in the recent past, we got the new moon as main energy. So I feel like there's a lot of things that it's really like unclear in this connection. Is really yeah, it's pretty unclear. It's like when you don't know where something is heading to. And at the top, we have the Eight of Winter Swords. Well, here I feel that you guys are trapped in a cycle that you're having like some trouble to break it. And with the Winter Temperance, I think like that's the thing. Your guys are having trouble to be patient and to balance things out in this connection. I think in the nearer future, you guys are going to have a breakthrough about this connection. Especially like about something that is keeping you guys stuck. Perhaps I've been getting a lot of this cycles. You have been repeating cycles. You have been repeating patterns that it keeps you guys stuck in that. And we also have the Master of Winter Swords. So I think like now you both need to work on your communication on both sides. I think like you guys have a huge like thing with communication. I don't know if you guys have trouble communicating or like you stay a lot in your mind about it, about the connection, but there's this energy of like you guys need to be able to talk, to know how to talk. At the top, we have the Seven of Winter Pentacles. What I see here that you guys need to understand that is not about waiting, it's about planting the right seed. Okay, so if you guys want to work things out, you need to figure it out. What what needs to what needs to be worked out. And at the bottom, we have the Master of Winter Ones that it gives me this feeling that also you guys have to take action. It's not just about think about it. You just need to see what's not good and then actually take actions towards you guys really want and plant the seeds that you want this connection to grow. Um, Lynn Varen, what's your question? Lynn Varen, what's your question? Yes, of course. Hi guys, if you want to ask questions, there's the options on the wishes over here. You just need to pick your option, okay? Thank you so much for the likes and follows. I really appreciate it. If you can share the live, it really helps me. Well, connections they like it's tricky, right? Connections you're gonna always have to work on something. It's just like it's going to be up to you if you guys actually, want to. Aya, can you see the wishes? It's supposed to be here on top. Or maybe when, yes, it's supposed to be here somewhere. Do you guys can see it? Is there a list of wishes here? Or no? No, there's isn't it's not showing. I don't know, guys. How do you guys see the options? Where's my other phone? Ba-da-da-dum. This Friday. Mm. Yeah, guys, I don't know. It's supposed to have like a wish list over here. Guys who already got the wishes, how do you see the list? Because it's supposed to be here. Lin, Varen, Kiss, Kai. Hmm. The cat with the thumbs up is one card, yes, no, or maybe. Um, the I don't know what is this. The heart stamp is an oracle. Then the mushroom is one card. The crystal heart is two cards. The fairy wings, three cards. The trunk is one question, no limit cards. And there is like this golden star that I don't know the name, that is an answer and an advice. Well, it's part of my goal, but it's not part of the questions. Yeah. Someone is definitely getting engaged tomorrow. Right? It's like obvious. But I don't know, I get this energy for tomorrow. Lots of love. Today I saw a lot of people already with roses, walking outside with roses, balloons and stuff. So cute. I love it. I love the energy. Pam 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 pam. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. For questions, you can check the wishes and then you can pick your option. Thank you so much for the follows. Hmm. Hi Jen, you have one question. Is Cody going to text you today? Um, I don't think so. I think if he would, it wouldn't be good. Hello, hello from Ireland. That's good. How is the weather over there? Hello, hello. Hi guys. For questions, you can check the wishes, the viewer wishes. And all for Montreal. Is it cold there? Like cold, like freezing? Oh, I can imagine that. Oh, oh, hello, hello from Jamaica. That's cool. Did you get affected in the past hurricane, or you were in a safer area? Hello, hello. Hi, Jen. What's your question? That's your question? Why wouldn't be good? Okay. So what's the question? Let's see. Do you really want to know that? What's the difference? It's like, come on, I know you get a really good question over there. Like what do you want to know? Like for real. Um well, but then you give him control over your life. It's not him that he's making you anxious. Like it's your life, it's your body. It's you're just letting someone from the outside affect you, and that should not this is not how it works. Okay, so what's the advice for you about this connection? Okay. No, I don't want you to use this deck. Okay, so that's the thing. So you already have your answer. If he's not doing what he's saying, that's it. He's already showing like what who he really is, right? So then it's up to you to okay, that doesn't that doesn't this is not good. I do not accept that, you know? If you keep letting him, do whatever with you, he will keep doing whatever with you. He will keep like, um in the same thing. He will never step up if like every single time is the same situation. That's maybe the cycle that it has to be broken, the pattern that has to be broken. What's the advice for you? Yeah. So right now you're not receiving what you're meant to, okay? Um, I think like whatever you are receiving from him is enough. Is not enough. And again, and look, we have the Nine of Swords that is about anxiety. It is about, being in your head overthinking. And right now, I feel like you're overthinking about something that you already know the answer. Um, because you're expecting. You're more right now you are in tune of what he could do, the potential of the connection, the potential of what he could do in the present, in the future, but he's not doing it right now. He's not doing it. And then at the top, we have ascending to spring, that is the world. So again, you need to close a cycle and you need to break a cycle, okay? So if he keeps coming back and you keep letting him let him in the same situation over and over, not saying sorry, don't like say anything, like things will not change. So you need to act from a different place so things can change. If it keeps the same thing over and over, it won't happen. And we got the winter of master ones. So, it is about taking actions to control what you can do and what you cannot do. You just let it go. Like, you need to take control of your life. You need to take control of how you feel, how you like act and react to things. Okay. So, the thing is, if he texts you today, he's going to be reactive and you guys probably get into a fight. So, was what good would bring to you if he texts you just to make your ego happy that, oh, okay, he texts me, so why, and then like end up in a fight anyway, and then nothing in the connection will be solved. Okay, so you need to start doing things in a different way. If so, it's funny. So what he's not doing that you would like him to do in a different way, for example, Valentine's Day. Is him at my door with a red rose bouquet? Oh, no. So, you know, so no. So, you can do that. You can understand how what you'd like in a connection, okay, to truly like be happy for you. Is he checking the marks? If he's not, and is he asking you what would make you happy? So Kiss, Kai, and Ling Varen, you guys have a question. So whenever you guys like to drop your questions, let me know. Look, I've been in like tricky connections, okay? So it's tricky. Okay, I'm not saying it's easy. But if you don't do anything, like nothing will change. Okay, so it's about like really saying, okay, I don't want this anymore. And you start to doing something that, is actually going to take where you want to be. Hi guys, welcome. For questions, you guys can check the wishes, and then you can pick an option. Then we can work in your question. Zain or Zaina, people who love. Welcome. Good night. Pinky, how long your son is with this lady? Do you like her? Let's talk about her. Subira, Evangeline, Tat, Bex, Victor, Buita. Do you guys have plans for Valentine's Day or no? I'll be here tomorrow as well. Don't know what time, but trying to beat addiction. What kind of addiction, Hunter? Hi, Keely. Hi, The Journey. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Clubhouse. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Ziggy. Hello, hello. Hi, Dinah. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Hunch. Hi, Stovall. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Poppy. Poppy. Isn't that a band called Poppy? Tease, Chrissy, Buzz, to infinite and beyond. Maya, Naya, Aisha. I have too much fun with myself sometimes. Hey, how are you doing? Snothando. Hi, thank you for the follow review. You guys are really creative. Hi, Bossman. Thank you. Rex. Zero Gravity. Hi, Snowden. I don't know your name. If you like any questions, you can check the wish options, okay, and pick one. There is the yes and no question, like option as well. Zero Gravity. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate it. Hi, refill. There's the wish options. You can pick your option for the question you'd like. Zero gravity. You have three questions. What's going to be tonight? Tell me, tell me. Luis. Okay. Will Samantha and you reconcile? Will Samantha and you reconcile? Yes. There's some balance coming to your lives. Two more. Hi, I'm not doing free questions today. I am doing the wishes. Although I have the yes or no option and it is the cheapest one. So Luis, whenever you're ready for your three other questions. No, two. Does she really want a divorce? No. It's a illusion. She doesn't she feels stuck. One more, Luis. There's a lot of people getting fired in the past month because Aries, Saturn is entering Aries. Is she being advised by her family members? Yes. Hi guys, for questions, you can check the wishes and pick your options. Yes, of course, Luis. Okay, three more. What? Oh, okay. Yes, of course. Thank you for sending the wishes. I appreciate it. Hi guys, if you like answers for your questions, you can check the wishes options. There is a yes or no option as well. Okay. Hi, Meow. Oh, what's your name? Where are you guys from? Tell me. I'm pretty good. And you, what's your name? How can I what can I call you? Ireland. There's a lot of people from Ireland here today. I like that. Oh, Niall. Gotcha. Gotcha, Niall. Or no. Is it Niall? I don't know how to say in English. English is not my my first language. Is Niall? Is that right? I'm from Brazil. Ebony. Oh, I have a partner that I work with that her name is Ebony. We uh we have a event planning company. No, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's like my name is not actually Ali. I just put Ali because I think it's easier for people to get it right. I think it's funny, right? People trying to figure out how to say your name. Hola, yes, it is. Okay. That's interesting. It's like um a nickname, but I had a word that I was thinking about it. It's like nice I don't know. I was thinking about something, but nice in Portuguese is legal. Legal. No, yeah, imagine. It's like a river. There's the river name. I don't know. I know someone called River, but still it's like it's her name. It's like, guys, just learn how to say my name, right? It's not that hard. It's like we understand like getting once right wrong, but after that is come on. Hi, Connie, Sue. Mm, oh no. No, yeah. It's never the best. Never the best. Yeah, I don't know if that's. I don't know if it's right either. So you're good. But yeah, like I get it. Yeah, I get that too because, like I said, my name is not really Ali. So, when people call my name, and sometimes like they say like they think the way they think it is, um, it's weird because it's like exactly, exactly. We need to have a lot of patience. Hi, Sam. Right now for me it's 9:08, and for you, I have no idea. Hi, how are you doing? Hello, hello. How are you guys doing tonight? Pre Valentine's Day, and we are all here together. Oh, wow. No, yeah, exactly. Like, to be quite honest, uh, I don't get really caught up with the hours anymore. I just use like so I can survive outside there because, sometimes we have to have time and use the Gregorian calendar for it. But to be quite honest, I don't even remember that exists. Like now, if I don't have to leave my house, um, time and days of the week does not exist. So what time is there now? Oh, it is 3 a.m. Okay. Oh wow. 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5. Why? Why you can't? Why? Why it's embarrassing? I question for questions, you can check the wishes options, okay? Hi, baby. What lessons? What kind of lessons? Hi, baby. You can pick your question option in the wishes. The name Bebet came to mind. What kind of lessons do you guys take together? My I was working actually for someone who was born in Ireland. No, it's not Ireland. Is it? Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. He's no, Scottish. Scotland. I'm not the best with geography, guys. If you can notice. But anyway, but there's a lot of the Irish tradition, so it's all in there, I think. Well, I'll get something. I actually, some moment. Let me get something here. Hello, William. Hello, Tita. My goodness. I was gift some cupcakes, but you know, you know, car situation happened. Hi, William. You can check the wishes options. There is a yes or no option over there. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. It's good. There's a gluten-free bakery that is no everything is so fucking stunning. It's pretty good. Mm, mm. Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm just having a cupcake. Mm, mm. Hi Shana. Shana in Portuguese is pussy. So I always um I always ask people to come and tell me after, okay? Because you know, um, because like it's energy, right? So even though like I say yes now, like in 5 minutes that energy can change, it can be a no. But I do ask people to come and tell me, but they usually don't. So I would love for them to come and tell me if the yes or no actually happen. So
Hi, Lily. Thank you for the follow. You can check the wishes. And then you can pick a option if you like. So, and that's the thing about tarot. So people think like, oh, if I say yes now, it's going to like be yes forever, but it's not. It's not set in stone because it's energy. So that's even like tarot. Tarot is for guidance. It's not to give you what is truly happening in your future. It's to guide you so you can see, you know, what could happen if you do something energetically speaking. But hmm, this is good. Guys, can you see the wishes? Like the options with the oracle card, two cards. It's supposed to be there. This is good. I usually don't like icing, but this ice is good. Okay, so yeah, so if you want for me to answer stuff, you need to get those wishes, okay? You need to pick it. You need to pick if you want a yes, no, or maybe, or one card, or oracle, or two cards. This icing is really good. I don't even like icing. Hmm, pretty good. Hi guys, how you doing? Hi Marta. Hi Jimmy, Jimmy Glow Glow. Para papa. You guys are really creative. Hi Ernesta, hi Jamie, how are you guys doing? Well, I get it. I understand. I'm pretty good. I just had a cupcake. So it's good. How's life treating you? So funny. I usually don't ask this, how life is treating you, but I have a friend that when we met, he asked me that. And I've been thinking a lot about this friend. Maybe someone asks you that. Could be better, right? Why? Let's talk. Spill the tea. Why do you think could be better? What is not good? Love life. Always. Um, kind of stuck. What do you know your sun sign and your moon and your rising and your Venus? Venus is important to know. Okay? When we want to know about your our love life, we need to know which planet our which sign our Venus is. Okay. Sun Cancer, Moon Aries, Rising Scorpio, Venus Gemini. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know if you know much about astrology, but Sun is how people see you. So probably people sees you as someone really emotional, maybe full of emotions. Is how Cancers are. Aries Moon, interesting. It's about emotions though. Really fiery. You feel a lot. You feel, yeah. Scorpio rising, girl. Huh. Interesting. It for like having a Scorpio rising is interesting, and Venus in Gemini. So, mm, do you um do you have a lot of problem with partners that they they don't do what they say? Mm, yeah. So because you have Venus in Gemini, um, it is like it's like you attract people who has the Gemini energy, okay? So exactly. So like so because you attract a lot of the Gemini energy, you don't have to it's like you don't have it doesn't have to be like a Gemini, like a sun Gemini, but you attract that energy of Gemini. And a Gemini, yes, nothing against them. I have like a really like good friends that they're Geminis, but the Gemini energy when they're like misplaced, um, they are really people that are wishy-washy. Like one time they're saying something, the other time they're saying something totally different, you know. So there's a lot of this. So what I so like you have to find a balance between that. So you're probably gonna be with someone who has a Gemini placement. Usually it's not the big three though. Usually it's like a different placement. Um, but yeah, I think you need to be more consistent though with your how you feel about it. I don't know, like Aries emotions though, it's really fiery. Do you have a problem with like setting boundaries? What do you do for work? Hi, Crystal. Yes, I feel like for you, you really need to. Okay. Do you have your chart there? Where which sign is your Saturn? You should not be working with that, actually. Okay. Oh wait. Check your Saturn. Taurus. Okay. How long have you been working with that? I have this feeling that you're not meant to work there. You're not like meant to do that. Um. Okay. Yes, Taurus, Cancer Moon. You need something that is more grounded. Okay. Yes. But yeah, partners, I think you really should look for partners like you need to be really selective with that. If I could give if I could give you advice, but I already am kind of thing. Um, but yeah, because of your Venus in Gemini, you really need to be okay, yeah, so that's what I was getting, so because when you get better at setting boundaries, then it's gonna to kind of be easy to kind of, select the Gemini energy that is actually good for you because you're gonna be attracted to a Gemini energy, but the person that you're meant to be is going to have like a really strong, healthy Gemini energy though, you know. But then you need to do your part too, because if you keep like not setting your boundaries, you're gonna keep like attracting the not healthy Gemini energy, okay? But then when you start setting boundaries, then you're gonna start attracting the healthier Gemini energy. And I don't know. Yes, I know I'm getting something about your work, but I can understand what they're saying. And because you have like you are Scorpio rising. Yes. So exactly like yes, exactly. I feel like and it's interesting like you're saying that because when we start to change a few things here and there, especially about like connections, any type of connections, they start to change around us. And but yeah, but like perhaps you're just attracting a more unhealthy energy because you actually need to actually be in a healthier energy as well, right? To actually attract someone who can match that energy. But I do feel like there's something about boundaries for you for sure. And to be quite honest, like when we start being selective, like dating, it's impossible, almost like I'm not gonna say impossible, but like I said, it's more selective. So you don't give your energy like for everyone, but at least it's easy, because then you say, oh yeah, that person, yeah, then let's next. But it's important because then at least like you're aiming for the best partner. And the chances for you to actually find. Hi, Katie. No, yeah, that's good. But yes, understand. Exactly, exactly. Like it's like we have to. It's like part of life. We have to set boundaries. I have now. Um, I don't believe in cutting off people like for good, right? I believe that this person doesn't match my energy right now, so I just don't give that person energy anymore. And it's usually like when we set boundaries, it's what happens, right? Because if that person is not meant to match your energy, they will not stay in your energy anyway after you set boundaries because they usually run away. So I don't even have to cut them off. You know, they did the job. They did the dirty work. No, yeah, but it's important. I used to have a lot of trouble setting boundaries, and it is something that, to be quite honest, I've been working on. Um, but it's definitely like important. We need to. It's it's the healthiest, one of the healthiest thing that we can do for ourselves. Yeah, and I feel like after we start setting boundaries, it's just like we understand like it's hard at the beginning, but after like we get used to it, um, things change, things get better. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely should like be looking for a partner that it probably will have a lot of Gemini characteristics, but you just need to like find a healthy one because that's what you're attracted to, the Gemini energy. What is the sun? Do you know the sun sign, moon, rising, Venus, energy? Okay. If you like, you can like check what's read a little bit about the Gemini energy because you are attracted to the energy of Gemini. It doesn't mean you're gonna be attracted to someone who has the sun in Gemini. Okay. Sometimes can happen, but actually it would be maybe like if they have the rising in Gemini, it would be more it was would more be more favorable. Okay. So if someone has the rising in Gemini or other placement in Gemini, it could be favorable, but you should read about Gemini, uh, how they how they act and that kind of stuff because is that that kind of energy that you are attracted to. So, but it doesn't have to be the sun though. I would go more for the rising, a Gemini rising, and any other placement, not the moon and not the sun. But they will have a like probably a Gemini placement, even if it's not sun, moon, and rising. Probably like the person that you're meant to be, you will have like a Gemini placement. Hi, if you like a tarot question, you can check the wishes and then you can pick your option. To be quite honest, so I cannot feel anything, you know. But there's like Venus, the transit that Venus is being through. A lot of people there are about to, they're supposed to meet soulmates until like mid-March. I'm not saying it's for everyone. It's for a lot of, but a lot of people, they will be meeting a soulmate level connection until like till mid-March, you know. So let's keep the hopes high. I'm keeping my hopes high too. Happy Valentine's Day. Do you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day? And to be quite honest, now I truly believe like when we are meant to meet someone, we will. Oh, cool. It's good. Like just having like a girls' night. I am doing nothing. I'll be here doing lives during the day. I will be focusing on love readings tomorrow. I know I've been thinking to do a few special stuff tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Like I'm trying to figure it out how to do it during the lives. Let's see how it goes. Yes, I'll just be by myself. Well, I am my biggest love. So, So, but then it's their problem to, it's like it's not up for you to figure it out if they're into you, right? I feel like if they're showing that they're into you, then it's something. But if they're not showing that they're into you, so it's, if the person keeps you guessing, you know, then that maybe they're not. Because I truly have the belief that I know that like it's not like if they wanted they could they would do it. But I think it's more noticeable, you know. Hi Leo. For questions you can check the wishes and you can pick your option. Thank you for the like. Pam 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 pam. Okay guys, in 9 minutes I'm going to do 10, no, I'm going to do 10 minutes of free yes or no. When is 9:50 for me? In 9 minutes. I do need to go to the bathroom though. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Guys, if you can follow me on YouTube and Instagram as well, I appreciate it. Um, but then like I think like people who actually they get confused about that, they are not in a healthy energy, you know? Because usually like they have a wound that they are operating from. Um, oh my God, guys. Um, oh no. I don't know, I just saw like some news here about, ice. It's been crazy, right? Um, what I was saying? Yeah, so I feel like when people get confused with that and they probably not coming from a healthy energy, they're not like not in a really good frequency. Well, I do believe that like it will depend, because if it is an energy that you're not used to, perhaps you're gonna at first, if like it's an energy that you're not used to, maybe you're gonna be like a little bit confused. But then you need to understand why you're confused though, you know? Because maybe in the past you were used to like a set or a specific like pattern or something, and now like something different's happening, and then like perhaps your ego, your wounded place um is like triggering you, but that can happen. But then it's also up to you to actually figure out why is it happen. Yes, totally. Because your entire life you were used to something different. Let's say you used to eat rice every single day for like 20 years of your life. So like for you, like you should like you had to have rice for lunch every day, for example. And you did that for like 20 years of your life. And then out of nowhere, there's no rice. But someone say, "Oh, here, there's some pasta though." And then you're gonna be like, "What?" Right? Like pasta, but I ate rice every single day for 20 years. How can I eat pasta now? You know, then you need to, okay, and then you're going to see like, oh, are you going to eat the pasta? Or you're not gonna eat it just because it's not what you're used to. But the pasta can be so good. Maybe there's. I'm getting hungry now. I am a Taurus rising, so I love food. Um, but like maybe the pasta is like maybe you've been eating like just rice, right? But the pasta is like I don't know a carbonara, or and I don't know there's shrimp, there's chicken, and there's a bunch of stuff, and it's gonna be so fucking delicious. So it's like you're not gonna, you know, do it just because you were used to it. So no, but then like when you're open to trying, you can see, oh, okay, I like this actually, I don't have to eat rice every single day. Yes, exactly. Like it takes time for us to like um understand actually it takes time for us to get to know ourselves and to really understand what make us happy, right? What kind of behaviors or kind of that kind of stuff. Um, because I'll tell you an example, right? I hope my mom is not watching. But my mom, she has some narcissistic tendencies, some traits. So I used to attract a lot of narcissistic partners with those traits because my concept of love, it was that, oh, she would like say bad things about me like all the fucking time. And but I was like, okay, but she's my mom. She loves me. She loves me. She's my mom, right? Um so then, like, for me, it was fine when in the past when guys would like tell shitty stuff about me, and at like 5 minutes after they would say that they love me, you know. So understanding that no, I don't want that. But then, like, you meet someone who's not like that, it's different because you've never had that. So you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that. you know um it's literally like learning. It's like we are a child again, and we need to learn something new. Yes, exactly. Like, for me, the my past relationship, it was a really hard one, and I really love the guy. Like, I already like let go of it and that kind of stuff, but I still have love for him. But with that relationship, that connection, it actually made me want to improve myself to become a better person. And it's actually funny, it was when I actually found tarot. It was actually when I started to learn more about my intuition and a lot of stuff in my life. So if it wasn't that connection, I don't know if I would be here right now. So I am at the same time grateful for the connection. It was not easy, but that connection, it opened my eyes to actually work on myself, and to be quite honest, I love who I am today. So, it takes time. It's not the easiest like people say it is, right? People think like that's when we start to work on ourselves, things is going to be better like that. No. Not how it works. Um, but yeah, I feel like we get to a point that when we're learning things, we need to be open to let go of things and to learn new things. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I always see things that things happen for us to learn, right? So I had to learn something about that connection, being with that person. And, I've been taking steps by steps. I've learned a lot. And, at the end of the day, we are always learning. So we can keep always improving because the healing journey, there's no end, right? We're gonna be doing that for the rest of our lives. Every day, like something different. Even like when someone who's in a healthier place comes into our life, then, we need to learn how to deal with that because we never had that. So, like, I don't know you guys, but in Brazil, we say, I don't even have clothes for that. To like when someone who's in a healthier place, like I don't even know if I have like the red clothes for when that to happen. Okay, guys, I am going to the bathroom really quick, and then I'm going to do 10 minutes of free yes or no questions, okay? It's not lovey-dovey, for sure. I just yesterday I had like a ugh. So like it's when we think we're okay, something happens. I'm going to the bathroom really quick, and I'll come back and I'm going to do 10 minutes of yes or no free questions, okay? Just a moment. I'm back. Let's get this thing going. My goodness. Wait. Ugh, goodness. Now healing is it's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Okay, guys, I'm doing 10 minutes of yes or no free questions, okay? Drop your questions. Let's do it. Will you move from preterm soon? No. 10 minutes of yes or no questions. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. I'm getting hungry. We were talking about food and I'm getting hungry. um, yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Drop your questions, guys. Will Brittany and you reunite this month? Yes. 9 minutes of yes or no questions. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. Yes, it was a yes. Mm, 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 mm. Drop your questions, yes or no free questions for 7 minutes. Yes, of course. Drop your question. Drop your question. Drop your question. I'm hungry now. Yes or no, free questions. Uh, wait, what's the question? I didn't get it. Free yes or no. Free yes or no questions. Free yes or no questions for a few minutes. Free yes or no questions. You keep attracting not an like unavailable man, you know. Okay, keep them in mind. Do they feel attraction towards you? Yes. It's okay. Free yes or no questions. It happens. It happens. Free yes or no questions. Right now it's 10 p.m. for me. Free yes or no questions for 5 more minutes, guys. Will you get your documents approved? I am from Brazil. Maybe there's something in your process that they're checking. 13 days. Yes, it is warm basically every single day of the year. Is GGA and you over? Yes. Should you give your ex a chance? Yes. Yeah, it is really warm in Brazil all the time. Sometimes it's cold. Sometimes. But it's not like cold, cold. Do you are you familiar with Celsius or Fahrenheit? Oh, thank you. Of course. Is he going to cheat again? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. He wants to do different this time. Is then going to reach out to you soon. Yes, but maybe because he has a bone. I try my best. Celsius. Wow. Wow. Yes. Oh, thank you. I actually need to get them done. But, you know, thank you. Celsius. Oh, yeah. So like in Brazil, like where I live, it's like the minimum is like maybe 10 Celsius, 5 sometimes. Is Andrea going to reconcile soon? They like, yes, in Brazil is not that cold, like at all. South of Brazil gets a little bit colder, but it doesn't even snow in Brazil. Maybe. There's a lot of confusion. Yes, I can't wait too. Well, actually, like in Brazil now it's summer, so uh, it's different the seasons. So then, like when is it spring for you is fall in Brazil. Yeah, Jota. That's pussy in Portuguese. It's one way to say pussy in Portuguese. Thank you guys for the likes and follows. I really appreciate if you can share the live. No, it's your nickname is Shota, right? That's one way to say pussy in Portuguese. Shota. I'm not. I anyway. I just like bubbling. Yeah, it's just like it's for me. It's 10 p.m. at night. Like just having a good time. Nice. So is Scorpio, oh, Jamaica, nice. I have a really good friend from Jamaica. Um, it's just is Scorpio. It is exactly. So like if you want to say like someone is like it's a pussy or something, like it just say shota. You're looking like a shota. But usually in Brazil we write with X, XOTA. To give like that emphasis that is something dirty. Oh, interesting. So Scorpio. Just because it's Scorpio, it can be someone who's really like sometimes harsh with their words. It is like really, has a this, like how the Scorpio has the thing. Usually, not usually, sometimes, I'm not gonna, but sometimes the Scorpios, they don't care much about how people feel, um, about what they say. But because you have the rising in Scorpio, it's more about yourself, how you are with yourself. So I feel like it's important for you to be careful how you talk to yourself, when you are by yourself, because that's important. Two different words, gangsta. But do you say shota, or would you say like shota or something like that? So are you a gangster? I really want like carbonara now. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should get carbonara tomorrow. We were talking about pasta. Now I have pasta in my mind. Gangster. 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 Ba-dum. Uh, uh, guys, there's someone asking that if I can respond via chat, but actually I cannot, right? I don't have a chat for me. Oh, that's good. I think I'm gonna make some eggs. You know, does anyone know like sign language? It's not gonna help anyway. But yeah, I got really hungry with our talk. I know there's someone that she's saying that she's deaf, but I cannot think. I cannot. Yeah. Can someone write Mimi? What's the question? Oh, she sent it. She sent it. Um, nope. Of course. um, I don't remember. I know my name only. Yes, that's it. And I know. Oh no, thank you. Right? Thank you. Please. I know some stuff. So, um, tarot was quite interesting because in the past, I'm saying like, are we in February? Like 1 year ago, okay. I had my first. I went to get a tarot reading for the first time January last year. I've never had like tarot done before, and I only got because I was in a connection that it wasn't like good for me. And then I wanted to know more, and I have friends that they really believed in it, but I didn't even like. It's not that I didn't believe it. It's just like it was whatever, you know. I didn't believe it, but I didn't believe it either. Then what happened was when I did this reading, I went to get a reading, right? I thought it was really cool because the person told me a bunch of stuff that I was like, what the fuck? How does she know that? I didn't know the person. And then I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm gonna get a deck for me because I was like, maybe it's gonna help me on my healing journey, right? Because then I started to see that a lot of people would use tarot for like healing and stuff. I was like, well, maybe I should just do it for me. Then I bought a deck, February last year, sorry, last year, as a birthday gift. I am an Aquarius sun, and then I started like to do it for myself. And then I watched this tarot reader. So the way I was trying to learn tarot, it was throughout reading, but also watching other tarot readers on YouTube because I want to like to know how they did it, right? Because there are so many ways for you to read tarot. And so then I started like to watch a lot of readers. And then there's this woman that I really like a lot. I still watch it. Uh she she started like to say about like, hey guys, I think there's someone here who wants to like start like getting more into like tarot or something like that. Perhaps you're thinking about like opening a channel, blah blah blah. And then I was feeling called to I started like reading tarot to my friends. Then I think it was like around March last year. Then around March I started to read to my friends, and then I would watch her videos because her videos is a lot about soul contracts, twin flames, counterpart journey, and that kind of stuff. And I kind of resonate a little bit with that. And then anyway, she kept like reminding like in some videos about that, like, hey guys, there's someone here who, who is getting into more into like something could be like she gave options. It didn't have to be just tarot. But then I was feeling called to like reach my friends. Then I started to post it, you know, and then I was like, but like I think that I truly decided to do this for like real. I think it was December last year. I was doing it, I have clients, really like consistent clients actually. Uh and I've been doing this for a while now, but I had to kind of, it was actually like the connection that I was before that kind of triggered me to this kind of path, you know? And then since then, I've been like working on my intuition, on my healing, and it's been awesome actually. Nah, no, yes, of course it's so tarot is tarot is a tool, right? So that's the thing about tarot. Tarot will not tell you like the future. Like we can see, we can feel the energy that is in your field, right? Um, but that's why like tarot is not about like saying about the future. It's not set in stone. But tarot is for like is a tool, so you can use it for yourself for sure. I started like doing for myself, and I do it till today. I have a specific deck just for me that is like no one ever like touched it that deck. I've never did any other readings for anyone with that deck. Like it is my deck with only my energy. So but yeah, for sure. It's a little bit tricky to read for yourself. Uh, because, it's tricky like to be biased. Um, when to like give you to like don't get your ego and your personal opinion towards like that. But what I usually do, I pretend that I'm reading for someone else. So like I ask the question that, it's for me, but then when I'm gonna read the cards, I read it like I'm actually reading to someone else. That helps. Because then like I feel my intuitions, and I also have a really so in this process I also um found out that I have a really strong connection with the spirits. So, I hear a lot of stuff, I see stuff as well, and it is something that I've been working on for sure. But exactly, it's something that it needs to be worked on. Like when I do readings for me. Hi, A, you can check the wishes options. You can check it out there. There's the options over there with on the wishes. Depends on the reading, to be quite honest. There are some readings that takes a lot of my energy. Depends of the energy that I'm picking up. So there's some readings that usually like drains me out, because the energy, there's a lot of heavy energy. There's like a lot of um I usually pick up right. So it's funny because recently, no, in a general way, but I pick up a lot of manipulative energy. So for me, I have like it's almost like a radar. It's like I can feel people's energy. Um, so like if there's a lot of manipulative energy, there's a lot of self-sabotage energy in that reading, then it usually drains me. But when it's like a more chill reading, usually it's fine. Uh, I usually get a bit tired after. I feel like I need to rest for a little bit. But it's nothing like crazy. And for me, it's the same. For me, usually it's fine, because then I'm dealing with my own energy. So usually it's fine. But yeah, but I don't like doing readings like one after another, for example. I like to have like a time between them so I can like at least get back to my own energy, because then when I'm reading, like I'm getting others people's energy and not just the person that I'm reading to, it's like people that they're connected to. And sometimes I have experiences with spirits too. So it had happened that like some relatives showed up, during the readings, and then that takes a little bit more energy. I've been working on it, so so then it doesn't drains me that much. um, it's funny because it's weird. I think I just got scared once. Um, because I feel like it was almost like I always knew that I had something. It was almost like when things started to happen, it was almost like was almost like I already like knew, was tricky. So my first experience that I actually noticed, actually more in a spiritual world, like in that aspect, I actually the first that was stronger, it was actually in a dream. It was really like different. But it was like I was in a different like frequency. I was like in, I don't know, astral realms. I have this thing with dreams. I dream a lot, like a lot, a lot. So, but yeah, so like the first thing that I actually had, it was a dream that it was really like, I don't even know how to explain it. But it felt different. It was almost like it didn't feel like a dream. It literally like felt like I was somewhere else, because like when I woke up, I didn't feel like I was sleeping at all. It was quite interesting. Um, and then last year I also did some mediumship training to like help me to control a little bit more because I was like I have experiences with my guides in the beginning. So for example, I can feel my cat. There's one cat that it passed away. I can feel my cat. I can see her sometimes, and but it wasn't scary to be quite honest. It was pretty fine. My dad, I can feel my dad sometimes. Grandmothers. Um, it wasn't scary though. I think I don't know. I feel like I already knew that I had that. There was just one time that it was really scary because I was doing a reading to someone, to a friend, and then I was able to actually channel one of her grandmother and an uncle, and but like it was right at the beginning when I was learning how to connect with spirits. So I wasn't like sure how to do things, how to deal with things. And that day that I did the reading for her and then her grandmother and uncle showed up, um I was the first time that I felt a lot of spirits at the same time. So like it was a little bit like weird because like I felt that they were like blah, 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 around me, and I was having a hard time to shut it off, and so like I think that day was scary because I didn't know what to do because I was hearing a lot of stuff, I was seeing stuff, and it was tricky, and like I didn't have a lot of people that I truly like felt comfortable talking about it. So, but that day I think was really scary. That I think that was maybe July, August, you know. That one was scary because it was a lot. Like you guys have so when we're talking about spirits, there's a lot of levels of realms, and these spirits that I usually see, they're usually stuck here, you know, and usually they're not like in a really good place kind of thing. They are not happy. They're stuck into this realm, but they don't have a body. Uh so like they're not like around all the time, now I can like shut off better, like now I know how to do it. But when I was learning how to deal with that, it was tricky because I didn't know how to do it. So then, and that's the thing too. So let's say, for example, there were a lot of people that I know from my friends that they kind of, oh, that girl, she has an open channel, so I can send a message through that person, So then a lot of people from my friends knew, that passed, they would come to me to try to send them a message, But then I had to set a boundary with spirits, literally. But they're around all the time. They're around all the time. I can shut off for a little bit in some degrees, but I am always like listening. I'm always hearing something or sensing something. I have a really strong connection with pets and grandmothers, so I usually get to see them a lot. But they're around all the time. Happy Valentine's Day. But they're around all the time. It's just like now I can control it more when I actually want to see them and when I don't. No, yeah, at the beginning it was really weird. And last year, um, it was tricky for me because I was going through a lot of healing and then also like figuring out all those things about like my energy, my intuition, my gifts. So yeah, so I think last year I I tell that the last year was like for me it was was I rested a lot because I was working so much on myself that my body sometimes I just couldn't do anything. I would just like be so drained that there were days that I would stay in bed for days. And it was even like because mentally it was fine, but my body was just like it's taking so much. And it's part of the healing because our nervous system needs to get used to it. We need to teach our nervous system how to behave in different environments, like we were talking about the narcissistic stuff, right? Why when we store those things in our body. So that's why usually when we're healing, we feel a lot in our body because our nervous system needs to learn the new setting. And because if you just change your mind, you cannot just like change your mind and not change your body. Like everything is always connected. Exactly. Yeah. I'm definitely like in a better place, compared to last year. Um, but yeah, that's good. I think like it was the best decision that I've made, you know. And to be quite honest, I truly wish that a lot of people one day they will make the same decision to work on themselves, to look at what's not good, and do the work, even when the work is not easy. Ba-na-na. I'm thinking if I should eat or not. I don't know. Ba-na-na-na. Okay, guys, I'll do the rest of the reading. Yes or no questions. So if you have any questions, drop your questions. Because I'll be done at. Okay. Yes. No, yeah, it was really nice talking to you too. Yeah, food's best. Hi guys. Yes or no questions. If you have any question, drop your question. Thank you. Bye bye. You too. Guys, if you like to drop a question, yes or no answers. Yes or no answers. Questions, right? Yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. So we'll be out of here soon. Does Melvin love you? Yes. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. Drop your questions. Ba-na. Yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Yes or no. Will you be a millionaire? Yes. Yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. When that happens, please can you come back and let me know that know that I got it right? Yes or no questions. 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 Yes or no questions for free. Come on, guys. I'm staying here till 11. Is the goal. No, but yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Soninho. Yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Ba-na-na. There's someone. Hmm. Show yourself. Show yourself. Hmm. Hi guys, yes or no questions. You can drop your question if you like. I'm gonna pick a card, yes or no, or maybe. Yes, no, or maybe. Yes, no, or maybe. Drop your questions. Hi guys, yes or no questions for free. You just need to drop your question. Drop your question. Hi Maria, how's it going? Hi Sandra, Harderman. Any questions? Yes or no questions? Romania, are you from Romania? Will you get married in the next 2 years? Yes, and you actually got the marriage card. I love when this happens. Yes. Celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homecoming. Form, completeness, foundations, progress, power, stability. Fire, Aries energy. Hi Vanessa, how are you doing? There's someone hurting here for someone. Hmm. Someone that you saw potential. Maybe you're a Leo. Hmm. Um, is Corolla getting money on Monday? Yes. Hmm. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but there's a message here for someone. There's someone watching here that he has been heartbroken about someone, and it is someone you saw potential, and It is someone who's like you almost feel like this person like would would be able to like get you on your place kind of thing because of the strength. I felt like yeah, I'm not look for the card now, but it's almost like this person could like deal with the beast in you, you know, and you want to reconcile. You want to reconcile, and but there's something blocking you. There's something that you perhaps don't want to look at it. Perhaps you don't know if you want to really go that way. Um, you don't know what you choose. You're not really sure what you choose. But this one, this card, the Four of Cups is about choosing happiness, and it's actually like feeling disconnected and not choosing happiness actually. Maybe you want to tell someone how you feel. Maybe a surprise for this person. Well, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. It is a good opportunity, you know, um, to actually step to take steps towards to actually start taking actions towards this person. Will you and your partner finally have a baby together? Well, you're fine. Okay, we'll have a baby. Let's see. Hi, John. Thank you for the roses. Yes, you just need to like it's going to happen in the right time. Quite interesting message that I was getting. I think like it's not time to like it's not time to chill. It's time to take actions. Like, and I feel like you are dealing with someone who you see like as an empress, like someone who's nurturing, who's abundant, you know, has a lot of a really strong feminine energy. And you want happiness. Come on. You see like happiness with this person, but you need to take actions towards this person though. Oh, okay. No, I understand. Yes, I think like it will be possible, okay. But it will happen in the right time. But I think it's of course it's important for you guys to seek for advice to see if there's anything that can help you guys to actually um do it like in a safe way for sure. Thank you so much. Um, you maybe you maybe you may have some communication problems. You may be too harsh to talk to people. You're like really straightforward, but really like in a cold way, not the best way. Head over heart. really rational, you know, and I feel like right now you need to put that sword down. Now is not really the time for that. Now it is a time to start like balancing things, to start getting things in the right place. Perhaps you haven't, perhaps you've been trying to juggle so many things that you haven't really prioritized. The thank you for the rose. You haven't like prioritized what really matters to you. So I think it's like the time for you to choose what you really truly want to carry care. I don't know why I said that. Um, Perhaps you were trying to avoid conflict. Perhaps you were trying to avoid some healing. Uh, but the only way for things to change is for you to like burn the foundation down to the ground. There's a song, burn it to the ground, burn it. No, I don't remember the lyrics, but anyway. Um, yes, there is something like we got the devil before, so there is something for sure that it needs to be broken, it needs to be burned down. Again, there's like some balance that is needed. Perhaps in the past there was a lot of deceiving energy, um, betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, trickery. This usually is not a really good card, so it's a lot about self-sabotage, So maybe that's the devil, there's a lot of maybe lies, maybe deception, and perhaps perhaps you didn't think that it was like deception. Perhaps like your thought was fine. Um, and perhaps like you're starting like to see it as actually what it really is. And I feel like you're kind of going in the direction that is going to bring you like victory, is going to bring you like the satisfaction of, progress. You're gonna see progress in that. And then you're gonna be able to actually start a new cycle. Huh. But I feel like you need to take a risk here. It's not like, it's like I said, like taking actions towards what you really want. Um, choose happiness. Again. So you need to choose what you are truly willing to juggle. Maybe there's some teamwork that needs to be done. Maybe it is like working with this person, be it being like a better teammate, or maybe looking for help, counseling, something like that. It could be helpful as well. Hmm. Again, you should like put the sword down. I feel like the person that you're dealing with has already put his sword down too. Maybe this person had already, uh, maybe this person that you're dealing with already also had like the swords up, but I feel like right now they have like the swords down, and that's the thing. Like it's kind of their chance to act, to start something new. But yeah, but like to take a risk, you know. Again, strength. Actually, um, time for you to like get the confidence to actually take this leap of faith. Wow. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. That is like, I feel like you are actually start to see things in a different way. You're not really in a situation, you're leaving a place where you were really anxious about this. You're 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 getting back on your feet. You know, you're getting back on your feet. You're perhaps were having like nightmares. Now you're starting like to feel more perhaps in control of your mind kind of thing. Yeah, it's like you're releasing the worry. Wow, we got the Queen of Swords, guys. It is the counterpart of the King of Swords. So this person matches your energy. Okay, but we got the Empress before. So I feel like right now you feel you think that this person has the swords up, but I don't think they do because they are more in the Empress energy right now and not this. Maybe they have said something for you that it hurt. Maybe this person set some boundaries. Maybe there's definitely something here about communication, but I feel like this is in the past. Um, Maybe 3 to 2 weeks ago. Um, but this person is not in this energy anymore. This person can be in this energy when they want to be, but right now, they're not. Are you gonna construct in 2 years? Maybe. It could be someone who uh, you had a past life with. Mm. Again, a lot of deceiving lies. And again, this person is in the Empress energy. This person is the Empress energy. This person is um taking care of like them, like herself, himself, themselves. They don't have these swords up now. So, yeah. I think like if you're going to talk to this person, they're going to be really actually compassionate towards you. Consider this energy there in there. But do not go as like a king of swords though. Right? Right, don't go as a king of swords. Don't let like the self-sabotage get in the middle. Queen of swords again. It's like I almost feel and I shuffle. I shuffle. Um I almost get this feeling that it's almost like you don't want to change your mind about something. Uh, like it's like this. It's like I'm saying to you that this person is not in the Queen of Swords energy. That this person put the sword down, but you keep like saying, "Oh no, this person. If I text this person, like this person will be like really rude, blah blah blah, 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 say a bunch of shit that probably this person told you for a reason, and you didn't like it. You just don't want to hear what this person has to say, right? But again, this person is not in his energy anymore. This person's it is in the Empress energy, like a really nurturing, compassionate person. So I truly feel if you like taking action towards this person, um, you're gonna see a different person. You're not gonna see the person that you talked to 2 to 3 weeks ago. I think you've been like resting for too long. You've been withdrawn from this situation for too long. It is time to, um, I think like you need to also understand yourself, your worth, right? I think this is really important for this situation because I think like this person that you're connected to, they know their self worth. They know their worth. They are expecting though. It's almost like they are waiting but not waiting for you to do something. Um, they will love a surprise, I guess. Maybe you are thinking to do a surprise to this person. But yeah, but I feel like I also see this connection have like a different perspective towards this connection. I think like this is really going on in your head right now. Again, the Empress, like, again, it's not time. I think like the time um it's not time to rest, it's not time to withdraw now. It is time to heal the connection. It is time to heal the connection. You may be thinking that some conflict will happen. You're afraid of conflict. I think that's why you keep like, but you need to heal that, you know, is the best you can do right now. So then you guys can reunite. Well, I am done for tonight, guys. And I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know what time, but keep your eyes around and I'll be here tomorrow. And I see you in the next one.